Hello and welcome, I'm Nathan42 and in this video I'm just going to quickly talk about the minimalist wallet. Okay, so I previously had a different type of 3D printed wallet. I printed it in bronze, actually. It looked quite cool. And you flip it open, the top kind of slides around and your cards pop out the back. But one day when I was using it and the top bit snapped. So I thought, is there other ones online that I can find and print? I came across this one. I actually came across it on Prusa, on here. When I was looking around for files. I should give it a 5-star review, really. The Prusa search thing here is actually pretty good. Previously, I was trying to find this wallet on here again, under minimalist, or under wallet. I just couldn't find it. I tried that just now, and it does seem that you can find it now if you just type minimalist wallet. It was the second one for me. But I find the search feature on Thingiverse to be very strange recently, and kind of unreliable as well in some senses. I'll do a really brief update at the end of this video as to what's been going on recently. Okay, so here is the wallet. I've actually already put it together. There was a couple of M2.5, I believe this was. Actually, I've got the thing here, M2. So these are M2 4s and 6, or 4s and 8s. I think 4s on one side and then 8s on the other. But yeah, they seem to fit pretty nicely. It holds it together. I chose some pretty bad colours here. You know, we've got purple, which clashes horribly with the brown, and we've got some cards in here. We got the band. We made the band with just a bit of elastic and pout. You can just twist this around. It is quite stiff at the moment. There's not a huge amount to worry about when it comes to things falling out of the cards. You can't just tick it up to be upside down and twist it out. And the money holder on the back, this actually works a lot better than I thought it would. You just push that. Oh, it makes a good sound actually when you pull them out and push them back in, like, and then it sounds pretty solid. This is actually a wood effect. I thought maybe the wood and the purple might go together quite well. It doesn't, but that's fine. I can always print a different color one of these or whatever. These, the top and the bottom of this was pretty awkward to print. Let me just take the money out here. This elastic band was just stitched together and it goes into the indent and it keeps it there. It keeps it there nicely. I try to put the seam on the side so that you can't notice it, so it's a bit more, yeah, a bit better. There's two little indent bits in here. I wondered how the cards would stay in, because first time I assembled it I didn't put the two little nudger things in here. It might work with just one of them in, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure, but it does work really well. They are both made with TPU or flex filament, and flex filament is actually what you use on well, it's kind of a grippy texture to it. I'm using it on a 3D printed dog thing that I'm making on the paws to give it extra grip. So I mean, it makes sense that it would also probably grab these, and it does quite well of holding the cards where they are. So even if I want to get this out, it's still, you know, you got to pull quite hard on it to get it out. The previous one I had, actually, I have it here. It's kind of in bits now. Oh, let's put this away. So this is the previous one that I had. It was good actually. It did work pretty well. This one, you put the cards in there. It fits up to 4 cards. So if you don't carry too many cards on you, then this is fine. You can use filament actually instead of screws, but I preferred the screws. I put 1 screw to 3 screws in. And what there is basically is there's this little flip thing here. As you lift that up, it gets stopped by the plastic here, obviously. And this has a little nudge on it, so the nudge fits in here. And as you twist it, it goes down with the cards and locks in here. Now usually there's a bit of plastic that sits here and that stops the cards from slipping out, but that snapped off on this one for me. So because of that, I can't actually continue using this one because it's just, well, it doesn't work. So yeah, as I said earlier, I looked for a new one and I came across this design, and it works pretty well. I think I will keep using this one for the foreseeable, and we shall see where it goes from there. It would be cool if I did a logo on this one, or maybe even on this one actually, to be fair, and yeah, got that all printed and stuff. But yeah, I mean, for now, this is good. If you need to put money in it, you just fold it nicely and tuck it in, and you know, it doesn't fall out. I've had this in this exact configuration in my pocket for maybe 3 or 4 days now, and it works quite nicely. So there's not much else I can say on that, really, to be honest. So there we go. It works. It's cool. It's a nice, slightly, I guess, mechanical, functional design that is 3D printed. It works. It looks pretty good. I like the use of the screws on that side. I think it does look really. It brings like a quality feel to the product, and yeah, there we go. That is that. Now, I'm not sponsored by iFixit, but I do use their kit. It's very good. There's a couple of things that I've been doing recently, maybe 2 or 3 projects that I've got in the pipeline. These projects are waiting on a house move. The house move has been pushed back to August. So if anyone does care or doesn't care, this is why the video layout has been kind of strange recently. It's been a bit hit and miss with all the stuff. I've got a cool series that I'm going to bring out soon, which is more PC related, how to PC, which is just basically to teach people who probably haven't used a PC very much before, how to use a PC, and Windows UI and stuff like that. And also going on to like the security parts and aspects of it a bit. This is kind of like just a brief update. I've got an LED lighting system that I'm setting up with an Arduino that you can use on a bed that I'm going to be buying from IKEA when we move house. And there's obviously my front door thing that I did a couple of weeks ago. You've got the picture frame smart mirror that I did previously as well. I'm also working on a RoboDog, which is another cool thing, which is actually right here. This project's taking ages. I've got so many things on the go right now. I'm trying to reorganize so that they all fit in properly and get the kind of light that they deserve and the time that they deserve as well, because at the moment, me and my other half, we're both crammed into this bedroom, are waiting on a house move, which is not happening for another 2 or 3 months now, and that makes me very sad. But once we move, everything will be good. We can get back on track with videos. I'll have a special area for 3D printing in the house. It will make SLA printing so much easier and stuff like that. I have something coming up with SLA printing soon, so that'll be out soon. I don't know when, but yeah, soon. Thanks for listening. I'll speak to you later.